What's up, everybody? Dan Greer, Eclipse DOT, coming at you today from Des Moines, Iowa. What? Super cool. Anyways, today we're going to chat all about the short haul exemption, okay? Now, I call it SHE, S-H-E for short. That's short haul exemption. For the short haul exemption, you got to qualify. There's three things that you use to qualify for the short haul exemption. Number one, you have to start and stop in the same place every day for that day, okay? So in order to utilize the short haul exemption, you have to start and stop within the same place. So if I start in Durango, Colorado, and I end in Farmington, New Mexico, I can't utilize short haul exemption for that day, okay? But if I start in Durango and I end in Durango, I can utilize short haul exemption. Make sense? I know, super easy. Okay, number two is you have to start and stop in the same spot, I know I just said that, within 14 hours every single day. So if you don't start and stop within 14 hours, if you're not back to the same location within 14 hours of where you started, you can't utilize short haul exemption. You don't qualify for it, okay? So start and stop at the same place, and you have to do it within 14 hours, okay? Now the last thing, this is a big one, okay? You gotta stay within 150 air mile radius of where you start and stop each day, okay? Now, that means that if I start in Durango, Colorado, and I end in Durango, Colorado, and I'm back within 14 hours, I go to like Google Maps, and I go to Google, and I Google air mile radius, okay? And then I go in there and I enter 150 air miles, and I enter my address for my home shop, and it'll give me a circle, okay? And then it generates a circle for you. You gotta stay within that circle. Now you can drive 1,000 miles within that circle, as long as you don't cross outside of that circle. But if you cross outside of that circle, you don't qualify for short haul exemption. So let's say that my circle from Durango stops in Pueblo, Colorado, okay? Let's say that the shop from my shop address, I can go all the way to Pueblo, and I'm still within the 150 air mile radius, all right? So I drive up to Pueblo, Colorado. It takes me 4 to 6, we'll say it takes me 5 hours to get there, okay? I unload my stuff, that's an hour. I jump in the truck, I come back home, that's another 5 hours. I'm 11 hours of my day. I've got another couple hours, I can do stuff around the house if I want to, as long as I'm still within the 14 hours. And then I get to my shop, I'm done, I'm back in my shop, I'm shut down within the 14-hour time frame, okay? Now, a few things to keep in mind short haul exemption. If you don't stay within that 150 air mile radius, let's say I gotta go to Denver, I gotta fill a logbook out for that day, okay? My truck's newer than 2000, I gotta have an ELD. All right, now that's only if I go over 8 times in a 30-day period, but we're gonna talk about that on another one. Anyways, I digress. My point is that if you wanna use a short haul exemption, totally cool, do it. But you gotta make sure you meet those 3 criteria. Number 1, start and stop in the same place. Number 2, do it within 14 hours. You are allowed 1 16-hour day every single week as a CDL driver, and 2 days if you're just a non-CDL commercial driver, okay? Number 3 is you gotta stay within a 150 air mile radius. Drive as many miles as you want to within it. As long as you end up back in that same spot and you don't cross out of the circle. You cross out of the circle even by a mile, you gotta do a logbook that day, okay? All right, hopefully that helps. Hope you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you're getting a lot out of it. And remember, don't use the short haul exemption unless you are 100% positive you qualify for it. So know that map, know where you start, know where you end, know what it is, okay? All right, we'll chat with you guys later.